Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes Discovery channel. If you find it interesting, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button to update more good stories. In 1997, the US F-22 Raptor fighter had its first flight, opening a new era in the development of generations of jet fighters. Over the years, the F-22 has inspired a series of similar fighter jets. 20 years later, this fighter line is still considered by the military elite to be the king of the sky, and the US Air Force plans to continue using them until the 2060s. What makes F-22 is so pampered? What special technology does the world's greatest fighter jet have? In today's video, let's learn about this with me. The F-22 Raptor is a fifth-generation twin-engine, single-pilot stealth tactical fighter developed for the U.S. Air Force to replace the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Forward series as a product of the Aircraft Development Program. Advanced Tactical ATF F-22 by two contractors to achieve absolute air superiority, but also has the ability to attack the ground, electronic warfare and integrate artificial intelligence, in addition to the ability to fight beyond visual line of sight. Turning it into an unrivaled super fighter, the F-22 has officially been in service with the U.S. Air Force since 2005, participating for the first time. The only two fifth-generation fighter models in the world that have entered service and are in actual combat, the F-22 is an important component of U.S. tactical air power thanks to the combination of stealth and mobility. F-22 Raptor is 18.9 meters long, 5.1 meters high, has a wingspan of 13.6 meters and possesses an extremely small radar reflection area of only about 0.0001 square meters, equivalent to the area of a coin or even a marble. It can reach 2,200 kilometers per hour. Besides Europe's F-2000, no other aircraft can do this, including the F-35 and Su-57 before the F-22 production line stopped operating. A total of 187 fighters of this type were shipped. The F-22 is equipped with an extremely powerful phased array radar system and APG-77V1 capable of detecting a 1 square meter target at a distance of 240 kilometers. The pilot only needs to press the button to fire the AIM-120D missile with a range of up to 180 kilometers to destroy the target when the opponent has not yet realized its presence in the area. In addition to the M61A2 6-barrel cannon, the F-22 Raptor has 3 weapons bays located in the fuselage and external pylons. For air combat, the F-22 will carry 6 AIM-120C AMRAAM missiles with a range of 120 km and 2 AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles. To attack the ground, the F-22 carries 3 GBU-32JD AIM-204 kg smart bombs or 3 GBU-30JD AIM-454 kg smart bombs and a small number of air-to-air missiles. For patrol missions, the F-22 only carries 4 extra oil tanks and 8 short-range AIM-9 missiles. Upgraded radar and sensors help the F-22 gain valuable information about the target and share it with other fighters such as the F-15 Strike Eagle. In the future, the F-22 may become a partner, supporting the 6th-generation fighter, PCA, similar to the current coordination between 4th and 5th-generation fighters. According to design parameters, the F-22 has a flight range of 3,200 kilometers, a ceiling of 18 kilometers, and a lifespan of about 8,000 flight hours. Russian Sukhoi aircraft typically only have a flight lifespan of about 2,000 to 4,000 hours, before needing overhaul. Mid-life upgrade, however, in reality, this fighter's lifespan can reach 15,000 flight hours without needing upgrades or repairs, something no previous fighter has achieved. In theory, the aircraft is equipped with a state-of-the-art infrared target search and tracking system, IRST, that can detect and track F-22 stealth fighters at quite a distance. However, even in good weather, detecting the F-22 with the IRST system is ineffective, because the scanning range of this system is poor on radar while the F-22's RCS is too small. The F-22 is integrated with a powerful active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar, a new electronic warfare system, thrust vectoring engines and a long enough range to minimize the need for aerial refueling. The F-22's ability to evade radar allows it to operate in tightly defended airspace, where 4th-generation fighters like the F-18 or F-15 would be vulnerable. In April 2006, the U.S. Audit Office estimated that the total cost for each F-22 Raptor was $361 million. Although it is the most expensive fighter in the world, It has never once participated in major U.S. military campaigns and has only left U.S. territory a few times to airstrike against is in Iraq and actual combat in Syria. Using the most advanced fighter jets to bomb a terrorist organization with little air defense capability, the U.S. government is facing many criticisms of using a butcher knife to kill chickens, because of the F-15E fighter jet or other specialized bombers like the B-1 are more than enough to attack us. Military experts have also pointed out that although it can perform bombing missions, the F-22 Raptor's strongest advantage is its air combat ability. The use of the F-22 Raptor to bomb has no other purpose than to test the combat capabilities of the pilots, and at the same time, also to deter countries opposing the US in China East like Iran, Syria or radical anti-American terrorist organizations in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Recently, the Pentagon also dispatched 6 F-22s to participate in joint exercises with Malaysia as a strong warning signal to China. Because in the battlefields of Syria and Iraq, there are currently no worthy opponents. The US military was forced to accept expanding the mission of the F-22 Raptor superfighter to focus on destroying ground targets such as the F-16, much cheaper than the F-22 Raptor, or multi-role fighters. F-35 Lightning mission can undertake more missions than the F-22 Raptor. The F-22 Raptor has proven its value by acting as a coordinator in U.S. airstrike campaigns in the uncertain airspace of Iraq and Syria. According to sources, Iran has developed and begun producing a series of domestic radar systems with many superior features, capable of detecting all flying targets, including stealth, such as the Arash radar system, using VHF, UHF and HF bands, silent radar, passive phased array, can be installed and deployed in a short time, does not emit any radar waves, and therefore, cannot be detected by the enemy detection, Gadir, with a horizontal range of up to 1,100 kilometers, a height of 300 kilometers, helps improve the detection ability of the integrated air defense network. Iran has also invested in building asymmetric anti-access, area denial, A2, AD, capabilities, combining modern technology and guerrilla tactics to prevent the US from deploying forces and moving freely. Due to the Persian Gulf, if the US-Iran conflict breaks out, it will revolve around Tehran's capabilities, as well as how Washington neutralizes this capability. According to experts, to deal with this scenario, the US may have to apply large-scale blinding campaign. During the early stages of conflict, the US military will seek to weaken, disrupt connections and eliminate command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, reconnaissance C4ISR networks, to open the way to attack Iran's mobile command and radar systems. Attacks from submarines, electronic warfare weapons and cyber attacks can disable early warning radars, maritime reconnaissance systems and command posts. US bombers can fire long-range guided missiles, while special forces units penetrate territory to sabotage the enemy's C4ISR network. Tehran can use electronic warfare complexes to disable GPS signals and C4ISR systems, eliminate the ability to guide many types of weapons, and even attack networks to prevent the US from deploying troops and carrying out war. Pandemic. An important element in the US military campaign is mastery of airspace. Iran's air defense can camouflage, continuously maneuver and use bait to ambush, while the Air Force is equipped with many modern aircraft and a network of fortified silos deep in its territory ready to strike. Suddenly entered the American aircraft formations. To respond, the US will have to use stealth fighters F-22, F-35 and B-2 bombers to launch a preemptive strike, neutralizing Iran's air defense network before older fighter jets participate. War. This is a very difficult task if the US Air Force lacks a forward base and the Navy cannot deploy aircraft carriers near the Iranian coast. If a conflict occurs, the risk of confrontation between the US F-22 and Iran's F-14 will become a reality, because the F-22 stealth fighter will certainly be launched to suppress the F-14 to gain the upper hand. For the US, because of concerns about Iran's extremely powerful air defense system. The combination of the F-14, the AWG-9 long-range Doppler radar and the AIM-54 air-to-air missile with a range of about 190 kilometers creates a terrifying weapon for the Iranian Air Force, able to track dozens of targets and target them. Shoot 6 large targets at the same time. The F-22 Raptor's active phased array and APG-77 radar can detect the F-14 from hundreds of kilometers away, while the radar on the F-14 is almost blind when the F-22 approaches. Even if the F-22 Raptor aircraft runs out of long-range missiles and must fight at close range, they can still take advantage of the stealth feature and get close to the F-14 without being detected, and destroy the F-14 with AIM-9X missile or 20mm Falcon cannon. According to Business Insider, with many superior features, the F-22 Raptor is currently the only fighter that can help the US effectively deal with threats to maintain absolute superiority in the air. This is the end of the video. Hello and see you in the next videos. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting things. I am 5 Minutes Discovery.